New at 11, conflict over home reassessments.
Frustrated that the system is broken.
Leaders in the towns of Rush and Henrietta are split on whether to assess their homes at all. Last week, we told you how people in Brighton are reacting to property reassessments. This week, we're in Rush and Henrietta.
The two towns share an assessor, but what happens when one town wants to avoid reassessments while the other doesn't? News 10 NBC's Tom Kowalski spoke with leaders from both towns.
If you live in either Rush or Henrietta right here, you've likely noticed that your home's value has gone up after a recent town reassessment. What makes these two town reassessments different from other towns who are doing the exact same thing right around this time of year?
We signed up with Henrietta to do assessments together. We share an assessor. It saves the town of Rush like $15,000 a year, and the state's encouraging shared services.
Last week, the Rush Town Board attempted to suspend the reassessment, but were legally prevented from doing so. They said it's due to the coordinated assessment program they're in with Henrietta, but Henrietta Town Supervisor Stephen Schultz says otherwise.
The coordinated assessment program really has nothing to do with it. It's that they didn't like their assessment and the town board tried to overturn it. Again, that's against the law. Elected officials are not supposed to have any part of the assessment process.
Towns aren't required to reassess, but it's helpful to the taxpayers to determine how much they have to pay.
People say it's a money grab. We don't get 1 penny more in taxes for raising assessments. Assessments don't determine how much we collect. They determine how the amount we collect is split amongst the properties.
Now, Schultz is sounding the alarm in Albany for lower-end homeowners.
The entry-level homes are rising at a much faster rate than the high-end home. My dream house went up by over $200,000 in assessed value, but that represents a 30% increase. My entry-level home went up $120,000 in assessed value, but that represents a 62% increase. That lower-end home is going to pay a larger portion of the tax levy than the previously, because that 62% means it grew faster than the average in the town, which is 35%.
Now, both towns did emphasize that if you do have an issue with your home's reassessment, to reach out to their shared assessor. From Henrietta, Tom Kowalski, News 10 NBC.
And for reference, last year, the city of Rochester's assessments went up by an average of more than 60%.